and welcome back to Stirling Adventures. We are on stop number 3 of our tour of the Utah's Mighty 5 National Parks. We just got to Capitol Reef and oh my gosh, the drive-in was stunning. Just, I mean, amazing, these red rocks. Each park is just a little bit different. Same kind of materials, red rock, sandstone and all that kind of thing, but it just keeps getting better and better. I don't know, it's hard to tell which one is better than the next. We're at Fruita Campground and we are getting water. It's dry camping here for the next 3 days, no services or anything, so we'll feel pretty much disconnected for the next 3 days. And we'll go exploring and show you all the sights. Welcome to Stirling Adventures. We are Mike and Christine, 2 early retirees who are getting out in our RV to seek out new adventures. Thanks for tuning in and be sure to subscribe to catch our next Stirling adventure.
Never sleep, never stop. Every shot from the top. We're gonna be 2 hearts running wild.
Once we got set up, we got on our bikes to explore the area. First stop was the Gifford House, known for its homemade goods, cinnamon rolls, and delicious pies. We also went to the visitor center to get a map and our passport stamped.
Time to get the passport stamped. Good morning. Day 1 in Capitol Reef National Park. We are going for a hike. It starts out very steep. Cohab Canyon, right out of Fruita Campground. This hike started early, so the sun hasn't gotten on this side of the canyon, but oh my gosh, so beautiful views. Starts out really steep, switchbacks. Then we're gonna get across 24 and tackle the Hickman Bridge, which I believe is an arch. So it's gonna be about a 6-mile round trip. Should be beautiful. We gotta make it back in time to get pies, which sell out. I'll show you all the sights.
Legend has it that Cohab, short for cohabitation, canyon got its name because Mormon polygamists supposedly took refuge in the canyon when the U.S. Marshals came looking for them during the federal campaign against polygamy in the 1880s. Capitol Reef National Park is named for the white domes of Navajo sandstone that resemble the U.S. Capitol building, and the rocky cliffs that create a barrier to travel much like an ocean reef.
So we just finished doing the Cohab Canyon out to Highway 24. It's about 1.7, 1.8 miles. And then we crossed over 24 to a parking lot and we've started the Hickman Bridge hike. And that is, I think, less than 2 miles. It's a lollipop, so out, little circle and back. So we're at the loop, we're about to go underneath Hickman Bridge. There it is, Hickman Bridge.
Going to explore this little slot canyon. Nice and cool in here.
In Cohab Canyon, there are several slot canyons that are nicknamed the Wives. The polygamous settlers supposedly took the extra wives to be hidden when federal inspectors passed through the area, making sure everyone was complying with the new anti-polygamy rules of the early 1900s.
Almost done with this hike, the Cohab Canyon out to Hickman Bridge, and oh my gosh, what a great hike. Some steep parts up and over to 24 and then up and over again to the Hickman Bridge, so good workout. Right now we're just exploring these slot canyons. It's been really cool, but we need to get back to get pie, right? They close between 12 and 12:45 for lunch and the pies sell out, so we're going to try to beeline it to the Gifford House.
Looks like we made it to get the pies with 20 minutes to spare.
Sorry, sir.
Fruita Campground. Everyone always talks about the pie from the Gifford House, and it is delicious. Good morning. It's day 2 of our Capitol Reef National Park adventure. Today's adventure, we are going on another hike, bigger one than yesterday. We're starting at the Grand Wash, which takes us to Cassidy Arch. Then we're going to get in the frying pan. Frying pan section is supposed to be a ridge up above, so great views there. We're about to come upon the narrows of this Grand Wash. So once we finish the frying pan, it will connect with Cohab Canyon that we did yesterday. So should be some really incredible views.
Show them some views.
We are in the wash, the Grand Wash. It narrows at about mile 2. We're about mile 1 right now. And there are no flash floods predicted for today, which is good. So we made it to the Cassidy Arch turnoff from the Grand Wash, and it's a steady climb up, but the views are amazing. So we're headed to Cassidy Arch right now. There's a little out and back, then we'll continue on to the Frying Pan. So we are at the junction to go out to Cassidy Arch. It's an out and back. It's great because there are these rock cairns that help you guide your way, because it is definitely hard to know which way to go on these rocks.
But we're almost to the arch.
Don't make me call your daughter.
We found the arch!
Woo!
Mike, come on.
This is for you, Lisa.
Aw.
We just finished that out and back to Cassidy Arch, and wow, that was really cool.
Really neat hike.
Played around out there, had a little snack, and now we're gonna get in the frying pan.
Took some cool pictures.
Yeah, I think it'll be hot on the frying pan.
I think so. 10 o'clock.
So I forgot to mention that this is a one-way deal. We parked at Grand Wash and we're gonna do the entire hike back to the campground, and then Mike might get on his bike and go get the truck, or we'll give him a ride over to get the truck, but it's a one-way deal. It'll be 8+ miles. We are on the backside of the frying pan, and we are treated to some incredible views. We're going to connect with Cohab Canyon and make our way back to the campground. Well, that's a wrap on that hike. That was a challenging hike. All of our data shows different things, but between 8 and 9 miles, probably 2,000 feet of elevation gain throughout the whole thing, but so worth it. That arch was amazing. Now time to just relax. We have to go back and get our truck. Mike's gonna drive Mike over and get the truck, which we left at the start of the thing. So anyway, great hike.
Looks like you found a nice little spot to relax. Doing some reading?
Yeah. Cool. Living my best life.
Wow.
We couldn't leave the Fruita district without coming to the old Fruita School. Oh my gosh, built in 1896, this one-room schoolhouse was Fruita's only public structure. Besides being their only school, it served as a church meeting house, and Fruita's Mormon settlers never had their own church building. The building also functioned as a community center. The students' desks were not attached to the floor, so they could be moved. Cute! You guys ready for school?
Yes. Arithmetic.
Wrapping up our Capitol Reef tour, we are at the petroglyphs. Some in the shade.
How long they've lasted.
Yeah. So right
Looks like
up in
antelope.
there.
Or one of the horns.
And a bunch over there, but they're very faint. Right in there. Ooh. Well, that's a wrap on Capitol Reef National Park. We are we are distracted by the horses that are feeling frisky. Oh my gosh. And the little deer out in the... Oh my gosh. Well, that's a wrap on Capitol Reef National Park. We are headed out tomorrow to Moab. We are going to explore Canyonlands and Arches National Parks to wrap up the Utah's Mighty Five. See you next time.